Fred, what was the support for you to come and represent?
Yeah, this is a very important night, and I think it's one of the times where there's so much competition within the coaches, and just gives us a great night to come together for a great cause. And I'm honored to be here in support of Brad and the event where there's going to be 1,500 people here and raising a lot of money for something that's very important to all of us, that has touched all of us, with the Coaches versus Cancer event. And it's going to be a fun night, and hopefully we raise a lot of money.
How often do this many Big Ten coaches get together in the same place?
You know what? We do the big event is in Las Vegas, where Coach Kruger has done an incredible job of growing that event, and then to have these types of events in the cities. And when Brad reached out to me, I said, just tell me when and where, and I'll be there. And he's means a lot. I've got a great relationship with Coach Underwood, and to be here tonight and support this great cause is very important. And I think the same thing with with Coach Izzo, with Matt Painter, with Fran. All of us being here in solidarity. We understand what the higher goal is and the bigger purpose in everything. And the fact that we're all here together, I think, shows you the unity that we have as coaches coming together for a great cause.
But obviously it's a busy time for you guys with everything going in college basketball. As someone who's built with transfers, like last couple of years, how does it change how you build a team or how you play together?
Yeah, it's crazy. And this used to be a time after the season where we could just unwind and maybe get away with your wife for a couple days. But we're busier than we've ever been at this time right now, just trying to rebuild rosters. And in the transfer portal, I think there's 1,500 kids, and it grows by a couple hundred every day. So it's an important time. Brad did this at the right time with being a dead period, but we're still on the phone. We're still doing. I did a Zoom call in the hotel room today before we came over. Made a couple calls, so it's going to be nice to get away from the phone, honestly, for a few minutes tonight. And again, more importantly, hopefully raise a lot of money for a great cause.
Coach Fred, with the way the portal and NIL is, what are your kind of overall thoughts on that? Is it a good thing for college basketball?
Well, it is what it is, and you have to embrace it. And I'll say this, I wish NIL would have been around when I was playing college basketball. I think it could have been something that I profited greatly off of. So, listen, I think for what these kids do, for the excitement that they generate, the money that they raise, to be able to get a portion of that, I think that's a good thing. So, it's a crazy time right now. The way it works, you may have some arguments with, but it is what it is. It's the landscape of college athletics right now. And if you don't figure it out, you're going to be on the outside looking in. And it's just something that's become a really big part of what we do. And hopefully you can get the right group of guys. I think that's still the most important thing, is getting the right group in. They can build chemistry and hopefully competing at the highest level and compete for championships. And our program made big steps and big strides last year after a lot of adversity with a lot of injuries. Finished out the year with the best record in the Big Ten in the month of February, and hopefully had some good momentum heading into this offseason, where we can continue to build a competitive roster and replace some of the guys that gave us great production a year ago. But it's an important time for all of us right now. But again, the more important thing tonight is all of us being together for a great cause.
Get to prioritize anything different when you build a team now?
It's just, you're still trying to build the talent and trying to build the kids that fit into your system the best. And as far as what it looks like exactly, I'll say this: when I started building my team at Iowa State, and there's no doubt, I think it's pretty well documented that we built it with some pretty high-level transfers. Back in the old days, when that was about 10 years ago, it was competing against maybe 3 or 4 other schools. Now those same types of players, you're competing against 100 schools, and it's still all about selling your program and hopefully getting in with the guys and talking about the connections and what you can do for the kids long term. Ultimately, that's what it's going to take to try to build the roster. But it's hard. I mean, one day you think you got 3 guys signed, the next day you don't think you're going to get any of them. So it's just it's one of those things where you just got, every day is a battle. Take it day by day and hopefully do the best you can.